the registrar of Chicago State University, they don publish the fact about this tinubu result. So now we hear the video where they were showing all the documentary concerning this tinubu result from Chicago State University. Watch the video where they were giving all the insight about this tinubu certificate. Guys, as you are watching this video, don't forget to share it. I will see you again for more video.
The Chicago State University released President Bola Tinubu's academic records following an order of a United States District Court in northern Illinois. The next day, October 3, the registrar of the university, Caleb Westberg, made a deposition at the court, giving further details on the documents which the court ordered should be released to Atiku Abubakar, the leading contender of Bola Tinubu during the February 25 presidential election. Atiku had requested Tinubu's CSU academic records for use in Nigerian court to prove that the president forged the CSU certificate he submitted to Nigeria's electoral body, INEC, to participate in the February election. He claims that by submitting a forged certificate to INEC, Tinubu was not qualified to contest the election. But the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja, where Atiku filed his petition to challenge Mr. Tinubu's election, in its judgment delivered in September, dismissed the forgery allegation among other issues he and other opposition candidates raised concerning the election as incompetent. Dissatisfied with the judgment, the People's Democratic Party's presidential candidate promptly filed an appeal at the Supreme Court, where he now hopes to present the CSU documents as evidence of forgery against Bola Tinubu. The release of the documents, which have gone viral online, inflamed controversies touching on Tinubu's education at the Chicago State University, the true identity of the owner of the CSU degree he laid claims to, and the authenticity of the certificate he submitted to INEC. There were speculations that Tinubu used the results of another person named Bola A. Tinubu, identified as a female, to gain admission to CSU. But in the 125-page deposition, Mr. Westberg, the university's registrar, was clear that Tinubu, the Nigerian president, attended the school from August 1977 to June 1979. He was pressed on many occasions on the issue, facing a flood of questions framed in different wordings during the deposition. To further test his conviction about the claim, he was asked if he had ever met Tinubu, if Tinubu had ever visited the CSU campus, or if Tinubu had ever donated to the school. His answers to the questions were all in the negative. On whether the initial A, which stands for the middle name in Bola A. Tinubu in CSU records, meant Ahmed, the president's known middle name, the university registrar said the legal name for Bola A. Tinubu is sufficient for the university to determine the student's identity. The middle name is not required for us to do that. But Mr. Westberg disowned the copy of the certificate referred to as diploma in American parlance, which Tinubu submitted to INEC. Initially, he said, we were not qualified to verify whether this document is authentic, given that it is not in our possession. Mr. Westberg went on to answer that the certificate provided to the student Tinubu in 1979 can't be the one that President Tinubu submitted to INEC, because Dr. Daniel did not arrive at CSU until later.